This is Austin Fillmore from the west side of Chicago, and I bring that noise.
I like that. We was gonna do that at the end, but fuck it.
Noise.
First and foremost, let the people know where you from.
Well, 100% honesty. I was born in Chicago. I mainly grew up in the west suburbs, and I bounced back from the west suburbs to the west side of Chicago.
Okay.
Got my name from my first apartment that I've had on my own off Austin and Fillmore.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, on the west side. So
that makes sense. So
yeah,
what suburb was it that you transitioned from back to the city?
Man, Glendale Heights, Naperville, Oak Park, Willowbrook, West Chicago.
Those are perfect spots too.
I've been
that pretty much helped increase your fan base too.
It gave me a sense of diversity because I grew up around white people and black people, and I grew up listening to a lot of different an eclectic sound of music. So one of my favorite artists or bands is System of a Down.
Okay.
So growing up, I listened to what you would call white music to what you call black music to I was with a Latina chick one night and listening to.
So you would be like in the car switching from B96 to WGCI.
Bruh, I had mixed CDs with T.I. and System of a Down on.
That's good because diverse music is what made you now.
Also growing up in the church, my dad's a preacher.
What?
My dad is a preacher, so I grew up in the church singing. He also listened to what is one of my favorite artists, Nat King Cole.
Okay, I like Nat King Cole.
So growing up, Nat King Cole, Natalie Cole, man, just all that, bro. Michael Jack, you know what I'm saying? So
that's new. I've never known that.
Yeah,
that's what this interview was for.
That's what this interview is for.
As far as like the diversity with your fan base, I'm noticing that it's growing more and more. Do you feel that that's part of your performance or the music?
Originally, it was about the performances because I've always been my first introduction into this hip hop game was a show. My cousin, he put a show together, hit me up. He's like, "You want to rap?" I had nothing recorded.
Okay.
So I was like, "Sure." He threw me some beats, and in 2 days I wrote 3 songs. I got up there and
got it vibing.
Just got it vibing. So my first time was definitely shows. So that's how it started, and then I linked up with 2 very important people in my life.
Who, if you don't mind me asking, who was that?
No, you can't ask that.
I can't ask
No,
that?
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm going to say, okay.
Hank Ivan is one of them. This really nice guy. He's one of my producers. He pretty much makes the beat, right?
Okay.
So and that's like the original format. And so from that point, I write the words, whatever the beat's telling me. Then I take it to the master. You know what the master is?
Who's that? Is that Tone?
That's 12 Tone.
I kind of figured that.
That's 12 Tone.
Which is where we at right now.
Which is where we at right now. So I bring my ideas to Tone, and he uses his production skills, his engineering skills, and brings it and makes it alive. He makes what you hear.
And I hear it. I hear it. A lot of like I said, you're growing. The music is different. And what really caught my attention, not just my attention, but I want to talk to you about this track called Was It Really Gold? Like, when you sent me this track, I heard it. Snapback produced it, correct?
No. Snapback did not produce it. It was produced by Tone and this gentleman in England called Safe.
There we go.
Yeah.
When I heard it, I'm like, uh-oh, this sound like some heat. And can you explain more about this track? Because it sound like you coming at somebody's head.
Yeah. When you find yourself in a position, for me at least, the best way to express myself is through music.
Yeah.
Whether it's a good thing, bad thing, or whatever. So I chose to take an issue that I have with a group of people, mainly one person,
You don't have to say the name.
Why not? Fuck that. His
You
name's
gotta say
Kid
the name.
Rowe.
Okay, you said
His
the name.
name's Kid Rowe. We had a falling out. I'm not really tell you over what, but while this falling out was happening, you know, people wanted to, you know, say that they're better than me. And the one thing I don't think anyone really understands how competitive I am. No one's better than me.
I like that.
No one in this city is better than me. So he dropped the tape.
What was it? I think it was
called the Gold Tape.
Yeah.
So, you know, was it really gold? Was it really gold?
Hey, that's dope.
Was it really gold? So it was a good track. And outside of the stuff about it, it was a good solid track. I had a lot of fun on it. And you know, whether it's you want to call it a diss track or whether it's a regular track, no matter whether it's a diss or a regular track, it's going to sonically sound good. You know what I'm saying? So whether you know what's going on, you're just going to be like, I'm bobbing my head. I don't know why I'm bobbing my head, but I like it. I like it. You know?
It's going to hit you.
It's what's going to hit you. It opens some people's eyes towards me.
Hey,
so I really appreciate them for that.
But, you know, even though to the new fans that may not know who Austin Fillmore is, my homie been doing things since I've met him. What made me really interested in him was his performance. I bumped into Austin Fillmore at the Wire maybe 2 years ago, and the brother provided one of the dopest, energetic performances I've ever seen in my life. Like, what gave you the name the rap Lenny Kravitz?
I've always been a big fan of Lenny Kravitz. The hair, you know, the hair plays into it. And I remember one day, you know, I've always been a fan of rock music, so I've always tried to incorporate that into my performances. I remember I just got done. I did a performance at the Elbow Room. Okay. Somebody came to me. He's like, "Man, you look like Lenny Kravitz."
I might run with that.
Hashtag Lenny Kravitz. Okay. And I took it, and I ran with this. So
personally, I like it. It's dope. It gives a different look.
Yeah, because everybody uses the Hendrix.
Yeah,
Jimi Hendrix. So I'm like, man,
future
Hendrix. You know, so I'm like, man, I want to do something
different.
So I did Lenny Kravitz. Wow.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Now, let everybody know your upcoming projects, shows. I know you got a show at the Chubby Bear, right? That's
Cubby Bear.
Well, I say
you
Chubby.
always say the Chubby Bear. You just said like 3 times right. Is you hungry?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm hungry as hell.
Yeah. So my next project is coming out April 20th. For all you pot smokers. It's called Here and Now.
I copped that.
You want to know why I named it that?
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's go into detail.
It's an 8-track project. It's very, very different, very eclectic. But I was thinking of a name. I was trying to think of a name, and for some reason that whole week I was just stuck on that Luther Vandross song.
Okay.
Here and now,
I
promise to love, baby.
I don't know the words, but I can hum it.
Your love will let me know. But
that makes sense.
So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna call it Here and Now, but I switched it to Here and Now because I want people to hear me now.
Okay. Hear
me now, from here on out.
And so far, from Here and Now, you've dropped, if I'm not mistaken, about 3 tracks.
3 tracks. The Matrix, 5,000.
And your newest track.
No, Running Shit was the first one.
Running Shit was the first one?
5,000 and Matrix. Those are the only 3 I've dropped. Was It Really Gold is not going to be on there.
God, that's what threw me off.
Yeah. Was It Really Gold isn't going to be on there, but that is only the first part to Was It Really Gold.
That was to let people know you working and you ain't got time for the bullshit.
Exactly. You can get it. Rap, sing, rock and roll, no matter what it is. I run all that shit. So
I like that joint too. Now, as far as like you and Snapback, you guys got any more, dope collabos coming?
We actually have another song out. I did a song over one of his beats with this Caribbean cat from Tampa named Rock Miller. So that's out. It's called The Message.
Yeah, I got
Yeah, I know you got that. Yeah, send him a message. That was also sending a message to some people.
I like
too.
that. Hey, make sure if you haven't heard it, you can visit illport.com, search Austin Fillmore. And you can also visit iLLANOiZE.co and search Austin Fillmore. Mm-hmm. All his tracks will pop up if you haven't. Or, matter of fact, go to his SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.com, Austin_Fillmore.
And check it out. The boy got some heat, man. The boy delivering messages to all those hating on him. So check it out. Now, let me see. We're going to get into the game. We'll get into a game.
Okay, let's play games. I like playing games.
Let's see here. You ready for this?
All right, let's
Let's see.
Let's do
big
it.
booty or big breasts?
Oh, it's easy. Booty. I'm black.
Hey, your face was like
What type of question?
like booty or breast?
Ass
Give me
man.
the booty.
Oh,
Let me
Jack.
quality or quantity?
Well, when I was younger, it was definitely quantity.
Okay.
Now that I've gotten older, it's definitely quality over quantity. And I'm assuming you mean women.
I was talking about the music.
Oh,
But if you want to talk about
you said
overall,
booty first, so once you say booty,
hey, I like quality women too.
that's a quality.
So, all around.
Originally, what I wanted to come out with is quality, but now that I've increased and made my quality so much stronger, you can expect quantity. Like before 2016 is up, I will have dropped 4 projects.
Hey, I see that coming.
Yeah.
Cause it's February now. I'm
It's
smart.
March.
I've been working
It's
so
March.
hard. The time done went forward. You already got Here and Now coming in April. I can see something coming within like 2 more months or a month. I just see it. Like I just foresee the future.
That tape, you'll see.
It's so much hate, which is like I said, hate is good.
It's
and
very
you're
good.
receiving that.
I thrive off it.
So keep hating on the boy. He gonna keep making bang.
Please do.
Let's see. The next question is you stranded on the island. You got 3 choices.
Okay.
To play, which is jazz, pop, or classical. Which genre would you play the most?
Jazz. I'm going jazz. I grew up listening to Nat King Cole, Miles Davis, Louis Armstrong. So jazz all day.
Oof. Man.
And you can do anything to jazz. You can dance to jazz. You can chill to jazz. You can fuck to jazz.
You could. I didn't even think about that.
Right. Classical, you get tired of that.
Yeah, you go to sleep on that shit.
Right.
I can't say that because everybody got it.
True, everybody different.
Now, if you wasn't making music, what do you see yourself doing?
Well, growing up, definitely wanted to be in the NBA. Unfortunately, I didn't grow. But shout out to my 2 little brothers.
Okay.
Josh Ferguson, he's actually in the NFL draft right now. Yes.
Congrats to Josh.
Congrats to Josh. So we're praying that he gets drafted this year. My other little brother, who's 6'2", I don't know how the hell that happened. 6'2".
So wait, your little brother taller than big brother. It's okay.
It's I got a picture. I was just with him this weekend. It's literally steps. It was my older brother, who I'm taller than, and it's me. Then my other little brother, who's going to the NFL, who's taller than me. Then there's one after him, who's 6'2", and he just got done playing prep school basketball. So he's gonna be going to play Division I basketball this next year.
Don't get mad because I got big ass hands, long legs, but weed stunt my growth.
Hey, right. I feel that.
Hey, I smoked so much when I was young.
I'm not mad because they'll never be able to kick my ass because I got the mentally.
That's all you need.
Sure.
That's all you need. As long as they can't kick your ass.
As long as they can't kick my ass.
Let's see. Name one person you always wanted to work with, dead or alive.
If you know who my favorite artist is, say it right now.
Wiz Khalifa.
I love Wiz. I love Wiz. I like him a lot more. I like all his music. Anything he drops, I'm gonna like. But I really like him for his business mindset, his style, his swag. So definitely Wiz. Gotta say Kanye West. Man, I've been compared to him before. So
I mean, your work ethic shows so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Common for sure. Definitely Common. Lupe. I would really be interested in seeing what me and Chance would do together.
Hey, that'd be dope.
Chance, yeah.
That would be really. I hope that works because I'm gonna be on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on it, bro. What's your favorite artist of all time that motivated you and started you? That made you start your career.
Oh, okay. I'm doing that one.
Knows that one person that comes straight to mind.
Well, I'm gonna break it down. Like I said, as what society would recognize, and then who I would recognize. I'm gonna start off with who I recognize. I feel like one of the greatest artists, my mom. She played the piano.
Okay.
Raised us in the church singing. So, growing up in my house, my parents' house, you had to do. You had to play a sport, so I chose basketball, and you had to play an instrument.
Okay.
So I played the saxophone, clarinet, and piano.
Do you still play those?
No, I can make little melodies.
Okay.
You know, but I don't really play them as much. So my mom, she was always singing. She wake us up every morning for church on Sunday. I was actually spending the night at their house this weekend. She did the same thing. She wake us up with this song. It's like, "Good morning to you," and some other shit. She would just start singing, and so that's how you know. Oh, it's time to get up and go to church. And then she would play Aretha Franklin or Tina Turner on Saturdays. That's how you knew it was time to get up and clean the house.
That's it's crazy. You bringing back memories. You bring back memories in my household.
Memories. But so yeah, I've always been. My mom was the one who really introduced me to it with the gospel music and everything. And then I feel like as an artist, I already feel like I'm one of the best. It's just time to prove that.
So pretty much, if you could, you would love to work with your mother.
I would love to put my mom in the studio. She's a little shy. And she doesn't, we had to be talking about Jesus.
I mean, it's Jesus walks.
Right.
Kanye did it. Right. You can find a way around it.
Right. But artist-wise, you got to go Mike Jack, man. Michael Jackson, man. He's
one of the top.
One of my
favorites, too.
One of my favorites of all time, yeah. That or James Brown.
Ooh, hey.
Yeah. My dad does a really great impression of James Brown.
And it sounds like your family is very talented, which help you get to where you at now.
Very much so. On my dad's side, one of my cousins, he was in a very popular band. They're touring the nation right now. They're called Blah Blah Blah. So on both sides of my family, I got music and sports. On my mom's side, everyone played an instrument. All the grandkids played an instrument. My other uncle had 10 kids, and he turned them all into a band.
Yeah,
it's crazy, yeah.
That's dope to have that in the family.
Yeah.
This is iLLANOiZE, man. I'm signing off with Austin Fillmore.
Yes, Austin Fillmore. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, at Austin_Fillmore. Come out to my next show, April 22nd. It's going to be at the Cubby Bear. And then we're heading back out on the road. Nashville's next. Shout out all my homies. Shout out my homies Goose Swain. Shout out my brothers David Sandage, Hank Ivan, 12 Tone, Kyle Bettis. Shout out my two favorite DJs, DJ Preach and DJ Don Juan. Shout out my other homies. Block Club. Shout out DJ Sluggo. Shout out my homies right now that's out there traveling in Texas, Bullin, Chad Starr, Harvey Twain, and John Doe.
Be safe.
My homies. And just shout out all my family, man. I love you guys all. So thank you so much for having me.
No doubt, bro.
Really appreciate this.
From me to you, keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Definitely, not even me. People definitely see you going far.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work. Let the hate motivate you to rise.
Man, we're going far, baby. To the top. True love.
Keep bringing that noise too, man.
All day.
It's your boy Biko signing off, man. I'm going.
What she wants, promise I won't tell on her. I won't try to change her ways. She just gonna have to learn on her own, earn on her own. See that this love really ain't nothing but false lies and false tries from those guys. I don't understand why. She gon' take it to a place that they never go. She gon' try to catch some words that they never know. Their heart is harder than ever, I know they get better.